Let's talk a little bit about shower design. This is something that sometimes gets overlooked. You know what size you want the shower and where you want to put it and what shape you want it, but it goes much further above and beyond that. Well, let's go see what I'm talking about. You should think of your shower almost like a miniature house. You want to draw a cross section of it and determine where the handheld shower is going to go, where the controls for the water are going to go, where the bench is going to go, what the dimensions of the bench are going to be. Are you going to have any nooks in the wall to put shampoo and soap bottles? How wide, tall, and deep do you want those to be? Do you want a window in the shower? Do you want a rain head? Do you want lighting in the shower? There's a lot of things to consider that you just don't think about right off the bat. Number one, what size do you want your bench to be? How deep do you want it to be? And how tall do you want it to be? For me, this one's a little bit short. I wouldn't mind if it sat up a few inches taller. That'd be a little more comfortable for me. But unless that gets specified on the blueprint and you have an exact dimension of how tall you want it to be and how far out from the wall you want it to be, the framer is just going to frame it at whatever height he thinks is best. Number two, placement of your controls for the showers. This is a DTV control system by Kohler. This takes the place of a valve handle. We've got 3 shower heads in this shower, and it just makes more sense to have one control as opposed to 3 different valve handles. If something ever goes wrong with a valve, you've got to get into the wall and you've got to repair it that way. Whereas this, there's an electronic control box in the basement down below. So if there's ever any issues, it can all be fixed from down below. This will operate and turn everything on, and you've got 3 different outlets. One for the rain head, one for the fixed shower, and then one for the handheld shower. And then this is how you adjust the temperature. Number 3, are you going to have windows in the shower? It's really nice to have natural light in here. And typically if you're going to do a window in the shower, it's going to be a window that starts a little higher off the ground like this one. It's great for bringing natural light into the shower, and it's a really cool looking feature as well. Number 4, the ceiling of your shower. This isn't something that often gets thought about, but why not do something a little bit different? We've got 4 recessed lights, we've got a tray ceiling, and we've got a rain head. This is pretty cool. It looks great, and it just makes you feel really cool in here too. It's a nice accent. Number 5, the height of your door opening into the shower. You want to leave a gap between the top of your glass door and the door opening so that you've got room for that moist air to escape outside of the shower and get sucked up through the bath fan. If you don't have space between the top of your glass shower door and the top of the door opening, all that moisture stays inside of the shower, and that's how you get mold and other issues in there. Number 6, do you want to have niches, nooks, whatever you want to call it, in your shower to house your shampoo bottles, your soap, other things like that? In this shower here, this is an outside wall. So it's kind of hard to put niches, shower heads, things like that on an exterior wall because you want to make sure you're putting in the proper insulation between your shower and the outside wall. You don't want it to be too cold in the shower. So if you have to put something on the outside wall, like a valve or a niche, make sure to build a double wall for that shower so you can still have the outside 4-inch wall completely insulated, but then that inside wall can be for the niches, for the valve handles, so on and so forth. Regarding those niches in the wall or nooks, make sure that you define on the plan the width, the height, and the depth that you want for those. You want to make sure it's deep enough to fit everything that you want there. If that's not called out on the plan, they're going to get framed in to whatever dimensions the framer feels they should be, and that may not be the way that you want it to be. Final parting words regarding the shower. Make sure there's a separate drawing on the blueprint that specifies all the details you want in your shower. Otherwise, it may not happen, and that would be a real shame.